Google wants a backup email. How about you just be the starter and do your job?
That's what I'm saying. They're just saying off the bat, they're like, yeah, you can't trust us. We
Yeah.
might get hacked.
It's like the police force coming to you and be like, is there like anybody else you'd want to have guns and like protect your house? Like, we're not feeling up to it.
We just don't see it as a top priority right now. We want to pull fire insurance from the packaging, and we don't we don't it's just not a necessity.
And volcano
It doesn't
insurance.
happen enough for us to care.
Yeah, no, Google is asleep at the wheel.
Um Honestly though, like whenever someone's talking about emails like nowadays, you just automatically assume Gmail, right? Like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't at AOL, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy how they did that.
AOL died for what?
I don't know.
It just died to mid. I don't know why. Like AOL, like let's just ignore the chat message. Like aim.com, AOL.com. Why did people just decide to stop using an email service? Like that's crazy.
I think it had to have been like managers that started using it and be like, hey yo, hit up my Gmail.
Nah, it's probably YouTube low key.
Bro, YouTube.
YouTube changed
Yeah, because when
everything.
they used to do fan mail and like stuff like that, it would go through their Gmail accounts.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
make a Google account and all that, but yeah. Yeah, what you been up
I
to?
freaking, I freaking had to, speaking of Gmail, I had to freaking type out a lot of like my like I had to type out some things for work, and because I had them written down for the longest time, but my book's getting trashed. So I had to type down all my recipes, and dude, I freaking she handed me her email, and it was an at AOL. It was literally an at AOL, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with
How old
this.
is she?
She's 40,
Yeah, that makes sense.
bro,
That checks out.
dude. It was crazy to me because it's like, why? Great, now one more hurdle. Like my phone will not let me mail it to you, bro. Like I can't add you on it on Google. She's like, I don't have a Gmail account. Like, why don't you have a Gmail account?
Yeah, not having like a singular Gmail account in 2025, in the year of our Lord 2025, is a little bit obscene.
It's like not having a phone.
It's like having, yeah, no, yeah, it's not, it's like at that point, not having a phone or a cell phone.
How do we contact you, dude? I don't know. Hit me up on Outlook.com.
You can reach me by Hotmail.
Yeah, check my MySpace Hotmail. Oh my gosh, dude, I got a story to open up with.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, dude. I have a mouse, right?
Oh, yes.
It ate my homework. It literally ate my homework. Like I can rock a shirt. Like I could use that as an excuse, right? Like the teacher wouldn't like think I'm capping.
Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely that isn't like one of the most famous excuses ever that it's
Dude,
memed on, even before the word meme was created. Yeah, definitely will
the
work.
mouse literally ate my homework, bro. Because it's a bunch of recipes and I used it to cook with, there was a little bit of like ingredients on some of the pages. So I just woke up to just pages like were scattered across the freaking the couch.
Yeah, that's actually the fact that it had to scavenge for little bits of flour on the side of a couple pages. That's the most disgusting thing imaginable, really.
That's
Um,
how much I'm starving this mother freaker.
yeah, no, that means you're doing a good job if it's eating paper.
He's literally eating paper, bro. That's my paper. I earned that. But dude, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's hot again in New York. Weird. So like, I'm trying to sleep, right?
Yeah, as one
This
does.
is a good story. This is a good story,
Okay.
dude. It's like never happened to me like until recently, but these past couple of weeks, bro, the birds will wake me up, and I
Mm.
never noticed it like until like now. Like the birds will literally just wake me up at like 3:30, and I gotta wake up at 4:30. So there's like no point to try to fall back asleep because it's fucking impossible at that point.
Yeah.
Like you woke me up 40 minutes before I'm supposed to be up. You just stole an hour of my sleep.
Yeah, yeah. And the birds are like they are really loud. They are obnoxious. Like they
They
scream.
they scream. They don't stop. I don't. They don't stop until a reasonable time, like 7 a.m. when people are already waking up.
Yeah.
And they started at 2 this morning, so I was up at 2, and then I'm like, oh, this is gonna suck because I can't fall back asleep. Well, I guess I'll go to the gym after work and then just like sleep in now because the birds ruined it, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I laid in bed from 2 all the way until 4:30 and could not fall back asleep. And the entire time these birds would not shut up.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to earplug it tonight. I'm literally gonna have to earplug it. I think I'm gonna crash out so hard because I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, that's at some point, like when you're awake, you just have to commit to it. Just be like, all right, it's a little
Exactly.
kid, and I used to be a nighter.
Yeah, right. Why was it so much easier? It's not so much harder that we're adults. It's so much harder that we have fucking jobs. Like
Being up late,
literally,
dope as
like giving up one of your weekend days to sleep in for 4 hours is not worth it. It's not worth sleeping 4 hours to stay up and play games with the homeboys. It's literally not worth it anymore. Back when I was in college, it was worth it. It was part of the grind. It was the hustle. It was, oh, I don't have work this week. I don't have to really worry about anything other than school.
yeah. No, during college,
Bro, your mic is all sorts of fucked up.
that's good. Hold on. How about
There we
this?
go. There we
Better.
go. Yeah.
I wonder, was it bad the whole time?
No, just that last like 10 seconds you were saying.
Okay, I think I just had to reverse my grip. Um, I'm not even gonna
Freak,
explain that further.
freaky, freaky ass mic.
Freaky Mike
Got that mic on mic action.
All right, all right, buddy. Um, all right, buddy. No, I think college was the most ideal time because there are some points in college that you actually have more time than what you had when you were a little kid. Like there's some like if you
Literally.
have a dope ass schedule, you could literally BS for like 30 hours a week. Like you could just relax and just do nothing for extended periods of time during the day. Like that's the
College
most
gives you,
unemployed you could be. It's not when you're a little kid, it's when you're a college student.
yeah, college gives you the most free time. And the fact that you're old enough to know what to do with the free time.
Yeah, yeah. You're not watching lame ass
Brain
cyberspace
rot.
episodes.
Yeah. Literal brain rot.
PBS brain rot.
It's crazy how they got Gilbert Gottfried on that show.
Gilbert Gottfried. What's it on cyberspace?
He was on cyberspace. Wasn't he like the parrot?
Oh, that checks out, I think. I feel like I remember him being some type of bird.
Dude.
Or maybe
But
that's
yeah,
just
and
my impression of him. R.I.P.
he sounds like a bird. He sounds like a what? He sounds like Miss McCall or Miss Call, whatever her name was.
Why do I know exactly what you're talking about? What show are you talking about?
Jimmy
Oh
Neutron.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's Gilbert Gottfried's
That's his thing.
um
Wasn't he in
tender
Smiling
pepper.
Friends?
Yeah, he was. That was his last thing he ever worked on. I think
That's
he
so
was
crazy.
God. It was in the episode where they went to hell, and then he was God. Gilbert Gottfried.
Wait, isn't Satan on like World of Warcraft or something?
Yeah, he's on like some MMO.
That's so fitting.
It's so it's so funny. And then he orders like Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Then he has like an awkward conversation with the with the delivery driver.
It's like you can leave right there.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Go to show. Go to show. But what about you? What's happening? What is?
They had their big celebration here, the Revolution celebration. Um, I finished watching the Argentine show. The Eternauts is pretty dope. I won't spoil it, but basically, I'll give you the essence of it. It doesn't snow down here a lot, so like it snows like maybe once every 10 years. because it's just a warmer climate down here. So one time it starts snowing, but like instantly as it starts snowing, people just start passing out in the street, like making car crashes and everything. And then basically the point is, if you go outside and breathe like the snow, you die. So then it's like the first 3 episodes, low key, kind of feels like The Last of Us, where it's like a sickness has come, and I guess it's not like an infection in the same way, but a like it's kind of like human survival type of stuff. You know what I mean? When the zombie shows weren't good enough, so they had to put it human versus human. Basically, every zombie or like apocalyptic show does this. But yeah, no, it's pretty interesting.
That's Argentina got Bird Box before GTA 6.
GTA 6 got delayed before GTA 6.
So it literally got delayed before itself. It literally, I watched the finale, bro. This is what we're gonna spend most of the time this episode talking about.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I've actually heard very bad things about. I was kind of rage baiting a lot of it because I've never watched a single episode of The Last of Us, so I was just rage baiting. But I've heard it's genuinely terrible, and
you rage baited me so hard like 4 weeks ago when you tried telling me that like it didn't matter that Abby was casted the person she was.
Okay, that's not rage bait though, which sounds like I'm rage baiting again.
I took the bait.
But
fuck!
I don't think an adaptation needs to look the same or be the same as long as it's good, but apparently it's just not good.
Okay.
It's just not good.
Well, did you hear about, so I'm taking it you heard about the finale?
I heard it was terrible.
And you don't plan on watching it, right?
I don't plan. I already know this. Well, I guess I don't know the story because it's totally different. But
yeah, I'm going to tell you exactly how it's different. Okay, so first of all, here's my first gripe, right?
Yeah.
Season 2 is 7 episodes. Season 1 is 9 episodes. How the fuck does that make sense? Why didn't you just make it a 10-episode season and split the stories in like 4 or 5 episode segments?
Yeah.
And that way you could have wrapped it up in one season.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right.
So unfortunately for us, we're gonna get another 7-episode season probably.
Yeah, probably.
So okay. So Tommy gets no action at
That's
all.
so
He
crazy.
He doesn't get a single kill. Ellie kills three people.
I know she killed that that lady, the bald black lady that's in Nora, yeah. People were saying saying back and forth. People said no matter what that Bella. I keep saying Bella, and I want to say Thorne, like the Disney Channel actor.
Chopsy.
All right, Bella Ramsey did good in that scene, but yeah, no, I that's the only one I've seen. Was the red scene after that dope though?
The red scene was dope, and I was actually like, I was glazing it a little bit as I was watching it. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think you can make the red scene like lame. Like it's just it's aura in and of itself. You can't ruin it.
Yeah, like I can breathe these spores. Haha, nana boo boo. I'm better than you. But okay, so in the last episode, all right.
Yeah.
In the Last of Us last episode.
The Chopped of Us chopped episode. That's so funny to say. I don't know why I keep saying it.
It's funny because it doesn't rhyme at all. It's just pure hatred.
It's not even the same amount of syllables. It's two syllables. And the Last of Us, the Chopped of Us. Yeah, it doesn't even work out in any type of way.
So in the beginning of the episode, they're with Jesse and they're getting ready to go look for. They're going to get Tommy, right? And Bella Ramsey or Ellie's got a hate boner for Abby still. So
you're mad.
There's like a scene. Yeah, she's literally mad. There's a scene where they're like walking down the streets of Seattle, trying to get to where Tommy is, and they just hear gunshots and they run into like this little store to hide. And this what are they? Seraphites?
You're talking about the group?
Tribal people, yeah.
I don't remember.
I think they're like Seraphites or something like that. And or Sephirites, I don't know.
Sephiroths.
Sephiroth. and they get chased down by the wolves. And this guy's like, this Sephiroth's just one. He's obviously about to get KIA'd by the wolves. There's like 10 wolves, right?
Oh.
And the entire time Jesse and Ellie are hiding, and Ellie's like getting so pissed. She's like, Jesse, we have to help him. Jesse, we have to help him. Where's that good person? She starts literally like what's it called when you start like using someone's morals against them?
Dude, I just want to say baiting all the time.
She's literally rage baiting Jesse to go
She's
fucking
literally
run out and die.
morale baiting him.
She's moral baiting him. She's like, well, Jesse, I thought you were the good guy. You save you only do it because you're selfish. You're just like me. And he's like, no, I'm not like you. I'm good. I'm like you, but good.
Holy flex.
And then the scene ended. But no, so the entire time Ellie's like trying to be like, no, we have to go help this guy that we don't even know. And they end up not helping him, and he gets fucking brutally murdered. And then later in the episode where they have another hissy fit fight about because Jesse wants to go save Tommy because they just got like a radio walkie-talkie thing saying that they're calling in more reinforcements on this sniper, and then Ellie wants nothing to do with it. She's like, but Abby, and she's about to lose another family member, bro. She's like, but Abby, and so Ellie goes for Abby, right?
Yeah.
And this is the part where I get so pissed because I immediately knew it wasn't in the game and I didn't even play the game. So Ellie's taking the boat to the like the Ferris wheel or whatever it's called, like the boardwalk, the aquarium.
Yeah.
And she gets knocked out by a wave and lands on shore, and you're like, oh well, she must have made it to the aquarium. Nope, she's on land somewhere random. I don't even know why she went there. Because she got knocked off the boat, and then the boat was like away from her. So you assume she swam back to the boat and then somehow lost direction, even though it's a fucking big ass Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And she went back to this landmass area and gets captured by Seraphites immediately. She gets captured by Seraphites and immediately dragged to the noose, and they start pulling out like the sickle, like they're gonna gut her, like they did to everybody else you've seen this season. And then all of a sudden, you hear one gunshot in the distance, and they're like, "Forget about her. We need to go settle this." Or there's like an explosion or something crazy, some noises in the background. They leave Ellie immediately. That was the scene, and then she goes right back to the aquarium. So there was no fucking reason for it. The only thing I'm thinking that would have made sense is had Ellie actually saved that guy from earlier, and then they're about to kill her.
And he's like, wait, no.
Yeah, she saved me, and then Ellie gets saved. It would have been a good play showing the different moral values and how they paid off for Jesse and Ellie.
Yeah.
But it's just two random scenes that don't even make any sense. And then, of course, you know, the whole script sucks. So Tommy gets shot or something, and they cut it out right before Abby shoots Ellie. Also, I did not see.
Wait, but where did it end?
It ended with Abby shooting Tommy, and then she goes to shoot Ellie.
Oh, okay.
And I did not see the little girl that travels with Abby that you meet like halfway through her story.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forgot. Are you talking about the sister or the brother?
Fucking whatever one shot Tommy with a bow 5 times.
That's Lou. His name's Louie.
Okay.
That's a dude.
Well, I didn't even misgender the person.
You said the girl, bro. Holy shit. What? It's 2025.
Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Whatever. Cancel me, dude.
The only reason that's significant, obviously, well, I guess, you know, in and of itself, but the reason they're running is because the character's trans. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering that correct. Like, the mom didn't accept him. And then the sister gets BTFO'd. But I don't know. I thought it was going to be way later. I thought it was going to be like, I guess it is kind of the same space if that's what you're explaining to me, because what we said is we think it's probably going to end when at the end of the first trip.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna end right when Tommy he heals up and then tells Ellie where she's been spotted.
Yeah,
But no, I should have made this call out because this one just makes more sense. This is where the story split.
that makes sense. But Jesse's still alive.
Oh no.
Oh, my fault.
Dude, Jesse dies immediately after having this conversation with Ellie. He goes, something about like, because Jesse finds out he's gonna be a dad, right?
Oh yeah,
And he's
with Dina.
pissed. That's why he's pissed this entire episode because he's about to get him. Because Ellie's gonna get Jesse killed, she's gonna get Dina killed, and his kid killed. That's why he's pissed this entire episode. And
Fair.
so this last scene where they're in the theater, Jesse's like talking to Ellie, basically like, the only reason like I came back to save you is because you're something like deep down I knew that if someone messed with me, I knew you would have came out right after them, which is just untrue.
Not true. As evidence when you told me before where she goes after Abby instead of saving Tommy.
Yeah, 100% immediately. Like, why? Who wrote these scripts? Neil Druckmann is literally, or Drunkman, whatever his name is. He's literally on set. Like, you wrote this story, bro.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he didn't. I'm literally starting to think that he didn't write the first story.
No, the thing is, I feel like when directors, in one media, like a game director or a game writer, sees their project being adapted in another form, they're like, I want it to be a little different because fans aren't going to want to just watch the same thing they already played. So they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think they are very welcoming to changes because of that fact, because they feel, I'm sure Neil Druckmann is proud of what he did in the game. So like, why would he just want a show version of the video game?
I mean, ideally he's kind of right. I wouldn't want to just watch the exact same thing I just played. But it's like how when you get like remakes with games, they're a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that episode was shit, bro. It was shit, hot shit. I'm so glad. Like I wasted like $30 on HBO subscriptions, but you know what I did get to watch out of it?
What?
Fiona and Cake.
Oh, I heard that's been good.
Dude, it's good. It's like a adult version of Adventure Time.
That's always like the worst way to summarize the show. It's like the adult version of. That's how you know it's terrible.
Dude, no. Literally, in one of the episodes, Finn drives like a log through this creature's head, and then blood shoots everywhere.
That's actually crazy.
I'm like, you wouldn't have seen this on CNN.
On the C network. Wait, Finn or Fiona? Finn's in it too?
Finn does it too, but he's like a dad Chad.
He's like, it's like totally different. Like, I'm pretty sure I never actually, Adventure Time was a lot more complicated than the few episodes I watched as a kid. Or, I watched like a decent amount, but it actually was even more, it had like an actual story and time passed, which is like insane for a cartoon.
Yeah. You wouldn't have expected that. Like watching the first like season, you're like, this is such a goofy show. But as soon as they entered the Lich and kept them like a recurring character, it's like, okay, it's like the story's developing. And then they have all like the like background storytelling or whatever it's called. Like environmental storytelling.
Yeah.
Like what happened here. And then the show just cooked, absolutely cooked. And like I think there's like 100 episodes of like the original series. There's like 10 seasons.
Yeah, that's insanity.
But so Finn's older now, and apparently they're gonna be doing another Adventure Time, but it's gonna take place when Finn was young. And then I'm like, because my coworker was telling me this, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's young in the first one. Like, how much younger are they gonna make him? Apparently he's gonna be like a baby, which is dumb.
Oh no, you know what was dope as hell? They had Looney Tunes and they had Baby Tunes. I actually fuck with this heavy.
It was Tiny Toons.
Isn't Tiny Toons totally different though?
Am I lying to myself? Hold up.
No. It's two separate things. It's like a one with Bugs Bunny where he's like a kid, but there's also a different thing with like different but very similar Like it's like it might be a ripoff or a spinoff, but
Okay. I see Baby Looney Tunes. Yeah, now let me look at Tiny Toons. Because I know what you're talking about. I just don't know which one I watched.
I
Oh,
think it's
definitely
Tiny
not
Toon
Tiny Toons.
Adventure.
I no, I'm thinking of Baby Tunes. I watched Baby Tunes, Baby Looney Tunes.
Oh, let me look up Baby Looney Tunes.
Tiny Toons is a lot older.
Is it a ripoff or is it like a spinoff? Yeah, I watched Baby Looney Tunes. That was fire.
Dude, it was fire. And like I remember the theme song being goated too.
Yeah. It's crazy. Looney Tunes saw Dragon Ball GT and said, "Let's do that too." That's so goaded.
Oh my gosh.
I need to see
So
Jamie, Jamie. Let me know if Tiny Toons Adventures is a spinoff. No, it's produced by Warner Brothers. It's the same people. It's a spinoff. It's not a ripoff.
yeah,
Oh,
this theme song does not cook. I don't know what I was talking about.
but yeah,
Yo,
dude, I've been addicted to playing the same BS, dude. I'm not even lying to you.
what do you mean the same BS?
I've been just playing this football game for a week straight. I'm in 2030. I've played so much.
I'm literally pissed that like you're playing a football game and I'm not in it.
Yeah, bro. We need to. I'm telling you, I got the notification on. Hold on. Let me see if it's on sale. Let's see. Probably not. But yeah, there's a big thing. I don't know if you ever played Battlefront, like the Star Wars game, Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It actually hit its peak player base right now. Like it
Right now,
yeah, right now. It came out in 2017 and it just hit its peak player base because people are demanding a sequel.
I thought Battlefront 2 already happened.
Battlefront 2 already happened. They want Battlefield 3.
Battlefront 3?
Hold on. Battlefront, the Star Wars one, not Battlefield.
Yeah. Well, you said Battlefield.
My fault, my fault. Hold on, let me see my wish list.
So, wait, was Battlefront 2 just that hot ass that like people went back to 1?
No. Let me re explain it. Battlefield 2, it had a rough launch, but people eventually
Battlefront.
liked it. Battlefront 2. This game it came out in 2017, so it's now like 8 years old.
I
And
remember
people,
watching you play it.
yeah, I think I did play it. Let me see the stats. Battle.
You would be like Boba Fett. You know what I realize is gonna suck? Bro, you there? I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's it. Before the peak when it came hold on. When it came out on Steam, the peak players was 10,000 players in 2021. That's when it came to Steam. Yesterday, it was almost double that. 4 years later.
That doesn't make any sense. It
Yeah,
wasn't like
there's no
thought.
DLC, there's none of that. There's nothing like that.
It's weird that like everybody just decided let's go play Battlefront today, which is like a Monday of all days.
Yeah, actually, Monday or Sunday, probably a Sunday.
Did they confirm they're working on a Battlefront 3 or
No, people are just fighting for it.
cope?
Cope.
The Battlefront game looked dope though, but it's I mean, I'm going to get that Arc Raiders game when it comes out, which basically just looks like Battlefront, but
That might
that's
be
going to be dope.
free. Hold on, that might be free. Hold on.
I still
Didn't we
haven't got
say
it.
you could like press the button and get access?
Yeah, I did that, but it's full. Oh, did you see your boy Hassan is getting cooked?
They banned. Twitch loves him.
1 minute ban.
He has a 1 minute ban. He'll be fine. He
Dude,
lost
I literally
Malenko.
since I started going to work at 8 to 4 now, like I have to go to the gym before work because it's too much to go after. I'm literally gonna have to start taking 2 showers a day.
That's no. Skip the first shower. You're not sweating that much at the gym. I'm sorry, you're not.
You think so?
I
Because I might
really think
actually do
so.
it. Honestly, I literally contemplated it when I got home from the gym today. I'm like, I'm not even that sweaty.
You're not even that sweaty. And even if you did want to do that, right? Even if you did want to take a shower, just do it at the gym.
Yeah,
You really think the shower monster that was there like a couple years ago is gonna come back
dude, that guy,
when he would
that
just
guy,
open
this
random
an
people's
old guy.
showers?
He's like, why does everybody say that whenever they talk about gym showers? The first thing to go into is, you really think there's gonna be any creeps there? Like before I can even say, yeah, I think I'll go shower there. It's always, oh, you think there's gonna be some creeps there? I'm like, no, I didn't even say that. I think you want there to be creeps there,
What,
bro.
you think there's like somebody with like a peanut butter complexion, like in clear glasses and 5'9" that would be looking in the showers? Like, why would you even think that? Like, that's so weird to like think. Like, why would you even think like I mean somebody would do that? Like, that's not even real. What are you talking about?
See, all of our skits are just hitting the floor because we're not gonna be able to make them.
I know. I saw a skit. I forgot what it was for. But I was like, damn, this would have been perfect if we could do this, and we would have done it like a year ago. It was literally cookies and cream coated.
Oh man, that sucks. My two of my coworkers started a podcast and it's called Twat Waffle, and I'm just like, pff, it's not. It's a pretty good name, but it's not cookies and cream good.
I was on the bus today. I was just like, Slopcast is funny.
So Lobcast should be the channel we put all of our like degenerate takes.
Like we take expert excerpts of everything censored on this podcast, everything I had to
Yeah,
edit out, and then just do 1 hour videos of just slop.
Slopcast, dude. That would be funny. Slopcast is actually hilarious. Slop,
Slopcast.
similar to Battlefront 1, Slop is at an all-time high usage.
Yeah,
The player base,
slop is the word of the year.
it's a
Slop
great word.
tuber. Oh my gosh, slop tuber.
Dude,
Ah.
Slop, that's what Hassan's gonna turn into.
Turn
You know what's
into? What do you
funny?
mean? He's literally it. That
He
content is
is.
slop. Any like political like live stream content. I think all political live stream content, including stuff like CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, where it's like a person talking and giving their opinion. That's
It's
slop.
just slop.
That's
Yeah,
just slop.
it literally is slop. Because think about it. In like 5 years, we're gonna have AI news, and it's gonna be the same exact thing. It's gonna be impossible, like no error in it.
No,
And people,
dude, it already came out. I just saw a video off the Google AI where they did a full like news
okay,
presentation that was entirely fake.
I saw it. You know what? You're right. I actually did see it, and I think we're thinking of the same one. But it's like, yeah, that's literally what political streamers are gonna turn into.
I want to be like the first to do something just to do it because I know it'll be a lot of money.
You what?
I want to be the first to do something just to do it because it'll be a lot of money, not because I'm particularly passionate about it. Like I want to be the first person to do an AI stream of a full 24-hour news cycle just because I know the first person who does something like that will receive a lot of money.
You know what'd be funny?
Okay.
If we tried to make our own like 20 like fucking AI generated videos, but they're like actually us. So it's kind of like those like fever dream esque shits. But
Like the game what's
those
like
are already those have been done already though. I've seen it too many times
Wait, have you seen the game on PS1 that's just like Dreams? Have you seen that game before?
on the PS1.
Yeah, it's like just a game about dreams. Hold on. If
Slop.
if bro is bored, this is the best thing you could do.
Dude,
PS1,
Bella Ramsey is literally going to be blacklisted from Hollywood.
bro, you're overreacting.
Bro, she literally is associated with player dis or user viewer disinterest. Nobody's
No,
gonna want to use her as a protagonist ever again.
I disagree. The thing I'm thinking of is LSD Dream Emulator. Have you heard of this?
This is on the PS1. Why
On
would
the
they sell that?
PS1. Look it up.
Why would they make an LSD game on the what?
All it is, it's a bunch of like it's a bunch of random dreams. Like, like you're in a dream for a certain amount of steps or a certain amount of time, and after that it switches to another one. Most of the dreams are very, very fast, and it's just based on a bunch of dreams the creator had.
That's weird. Like, what's like the? That's weird.
Nah, it's the realest shit ever. And on top of that, there's the occasional nightmare.
The occasional nightmare. Is it all random generated? No.
It's not randomly generated, to my knowledge. It's not randomly generated. It's like 1,000 random ones, and some of them
Oh
are
my-
super rare.
that is creepy.
Yeah.
Why do you know of this?
Um, bro, I used to watch a lot of creepy.
Number 5, LSD simulator. Also, bro, I can't hear you again.
Wait, you can't hear me at all?
Oh, wait, no, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Did I ever tell you that I made my girlfriend, your sister, listen to a Pokemon creepypasta that was 40 minutes long?
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad. That's not that crazy. But it was one that was terrible. It's like, and then the Charizard had hyper realistic bloody eyes. Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
That is actually kind of dog shit. How'd you even convince that?
That was still when I had like pull. You know what I mean? Like I still had like a say on the things we did together because like my recommendations didn't lead to downfalls yet. So that was before Incredibles 2. That was before we went to go see Black Panther. That was before we went to go see the Fantastic Four. I had like a lot of goodwill built up.
You literally, you had all this charisma built up, and then you just lost it.
I lost it in the theater when he says, "Wait, say that again." That's when I lost it all.
Are we some sort of Black Panther?
Are we some sort of Avengers Endgame?
Yo. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. I literally keep having it on the palm of my hands, dude. Shit. I'm trying so hard to remember right now. I'm trying so hard to remember. I'm gonna forget. Oh my gosh. I take it you don't know what I was gonna say.
Your favorite movie ever? Taxi Driver.
Yo, did you hear about the South Park thing? Yo.
No, what happened?
Okay, so Paramount and like HBO Max are like in like a legal battle right now
Yeah.
over the rights of South Park
Like for streaming or just in general?
streaming.
Okay.
So I guess for the longest time, HBO had rights to everything South Park related. They would get every single South Park episode. But can you still hear me?
Yeah, I guess I hear you.
At the same time, South Park had a deal with Paramount that would South Park had to make 2 specials for Paramount like every year or something like that.
Okay.
So HBO is suing Paramount for breach of contract because they're not getting the episodes, they're not getting the specials that Paramount's getting.
That seems okay. I understand.
But and people are saying apparently like that HBO might like are probably gonna win this one, but yeah, no, I was just and here's the dumb thing about it, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know why Paramount wants South Park because what are they doing immediately?
Nothing. Well, they have Paramount Plus.
They're not gonna have like over a season's worth of South Park episodes because they're going to be redacted.
Yeah.
So what's the point of buying a show that you know is known for being like that, and then you're just going to like not put all the episodes on?
Yeah, yeah.
It makes no sense. It's a really stupid thing to do.
I gotta give it 0 big booms.
Let's buy the controversial show and make it less controversial.
Yeah, no. I think that I don't know. I fell out of love with South Park, but I'll have to give it. I really want to give it a try this next season because the airplane. I just saw the the trailer and it's about like all the airplanes that are crashing. I'm like, yeah, this seems like right up South Park's alley.
Yeah. So
When are they coming out?
I think July.
July? Jeez. Remember when they were just used to just do it week by week? That was crazy.
That was a thing? Or like you mean like they used to come out with a new episode every week? Or
They used to come out with an episode every week, and they would base it on events of that week. It was the most psychotic thing.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why the
insane.
remember that season?
Yeah.
That season was ruined by Trump winning because they wrote an entire season based on Hillary winning because they thought Hillary was going to win, and they're like, yeah, we're just never doing this ever again.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So wait, the Trump episodes weren't coming out week by week though, right?
They had to take a 2-week break, I think. They literally had like a Hillary Clinton episode like ready to go. Like they were working on it. Like they weren't expecting Trump to win at all. But then because it was Mr. Garrison versus I forget who.
It was Mr. Garrison versus I think it was actually Hillary Clinton.
It might have actually been Hillary Clinton. But then that changed everything, and then Mr. Garrison was actually canonically the president in the show.
Yeah, okay. Now I forgot that happened. That like they weren't expecting Trump to win.
Yeah, that's like some of the craziest lore with that show. And then the other thing is they had to censor Muhammad, which is makes sense. They had to censor Muhammad because like people died over showing him. That
Yeah, he can't be depicted in any sort of media. I think that's a
thing. Yeah, I think it's not apparently it's not respectful. I wouldn't know. I've never done it myself, to be honest. Not planning on doing it.
Well, we don't have video anyways on this. We just got a picture.
Yeah.
And it's not like AI can give us a picture of what Muhammad looks like, right?
I wonder if it would. It probably would, I would think.
Dude, what if it's like, okay, I'm going to stop myself.
Yeah, I respect everybody. But yeah, no, you have anything else?
I'm trying to think.
I just watch. No. You know what? Okay. Ever see like every single video of a biker like on like with a camera, like a biker GoPro in the city, and no matter what, they're going out of their way to get hit by the car.
100%.
I can't stand drivers. I mean, I can't stand. I can't. Drivers are bad too, but people on bikes are crazy as well.
Sometimes I want to hit them myself, but I'll be looked at like I'm a bad person because it's like a 400-pound guy like hitting like a 20-pound kid.
Exactly. It's not fair. You're not in the same weight class.
Well, I don't care. He was asking for it.
Bikers getting hit by cars 99% of the time. He was asking for it.
Yeah, stop popping a wheelie on my front hood. Like, what are you doing? Did I tell you about the funny Walmart interaction I seen last week?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, I was in self-checkout, and this guy's like, he goes to scan something, and like the scanner is like beeping at him, and he's like, I didn't even scan anything wrong. Like, I just got here. He's like, and the Walmart worker is like, it's because you got the can of WD-40. And he goes, this guy is so large too, and he kind of looks like how you would picture like a Reddit mod.
Oh my gosh! Okay, vivid image in my head right now.
He looks at the Walmart worker and he goes, "You guys make it impossible to shop." And the Walmart worker like playfully chuckles, and then this guy goes, "It's not funny." And then he walks out the store swaying back and forth.
He opened Discord on his way out. Honey, I got the kitten. I got the WD-40.
You guys are not gonna believe this. You guys are not gonna believe the microaggression I'm having right now.
No, the accent you just did was 1,000 times more offensive than mine. The Redditor speaking way too fast. Or it's not even that they're speaking fast; they're speaking at a pace that you believe is fast, but it's not actually even fast.
They're just quietly yelling at you. It's like what's his name? Ludwig. Is it Ludwig? No,
the E celeb XQC. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I can't even talk as fast as him if I tried.
That's because he's French.
Oh, he's French? I thought he was okay.
He's Canadian, but there's a Canadian French.
He's Arcadian, yeah.
Wait, did you go to Quebec when you were in school?
I had the chance to. It's funny that you actually even said that. I actually had the chance to go to Quebec, part of a field trip.
With your French class or just in general?
What do you mean French class?
Because I think only kids who took French were allowed to go to Quebec. It wasn't like open to everybody.
You're talking about in middle school?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, I didn't know that was a thing. The fuck?
Wait. When are you talking? When are you talking about a trip to Quebec?
In college.
Oh yeah. No, they had one in school.
Yeah, we were gonna go on a trip. This was like first semester. Like my professor was saying, it was like $200, so I wasn't like down to clown. But like they were gonna go out to Quebec, and then like they're gonna go like to like this fancy restaurant and like drink there because like the age there is like 18, so we all would have been able to drink.
That's kind of weird for your professor to indulge in. I'm sensing a controversy soon.
Bro,
was your professor a Smash player?
No, he was the coolest dude ever though.
That's how they get you.
He's fucking yo.
That's literally how they get you.
He would have got me. I don't know. You got anything else?
No, I think that's it. We're at 47.
Did you see? Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Did you see? Did you see the hero, bro?
I did. Beast Mode Paul.
So funny. What?
Beast Mode Paul is his name, I think, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I think he's from Philly. I think he's from Philadelphia.
Huh? Oh yeah, we're from the tri-state. We take that. That's our.
We take that. That's a dub. It's a tri-state.
But yeah, I'm so glad Hero finally got a win because I was waiting for him for so long. I just wanted to see people like rage at getting losing to Hero.
Yeah, because he actually can be like very insufferable.
Dude, he hit a critical on this guy and grand finals. He hit a critical on this guy at 40%, and he just fucking flew into the blast zone.
He just disintegrated.
It was so funny. I'm like, yep, this is my Smash. I hope they bring it in the next. Dude, if another Smash game comes out, because you're getting Switch too, right?
I hope so. Yeah, no, eventually, no matter what, I'm not. There's no way life passing me by, and I don't play that Donkey Kong game.
I was just gonna say because you want Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that Donkey Kong game. I promise you, there's no way that game isn't like 10 out of 10. Like every single review site will have it as 10 out of 10. It will be one of the most highly reviewed games ever come a month.
It's crazy how there literally hasn't been a 3D Donkey Kong game since like 64. I don't know if Donkey Kong like the Bongo one. I don't know if that one was 3D.
Yeah, it was technically 3D, but like most of the times you're just going left to right. It's like 3D in the same way like Super Mario is 3D. Like the new 2D Super Marios are 3D. It's 3D it's in the same way
5D,
that Sonic. What is it called? Sonic Superstars is 3D.
Yeah.
Wait, you know sense. They have full pad non-lingerie football league, women's football, like real women's football.
Is it the WFL?
WFA, so close. I'm just gonna send you their championship game. So if you're bored, you can watch it.
Why? I wouldn't want to watch this, bro.
Why? 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 What's wrong with that?
Because I don't even have a favorite team yet, doy.
Okay, you can make one. You have the St. Louis Slam versus the Boston Renegades.
St. Louis Slam. Yo, did you watch? Are you watching the NBA Finals?
I've been waiting to watch the playoffs till it got to this point. I'm about to. I've been paying it
Nick,
very close attention to it, and I saw the choke. I saw the choke thing. That was pure aura. I'm sorry, but yeah,
yeah, Knicks play tonight. You're from New York. This is us. This is us.
I know. I kind of want the Pacers to win low key
What the hell? Why?
because the Pacers have more aura.
That's crazy. Just literally, you, I guess I would pick, like, whenever I got to pick a character in a game, I would always pick the one that looks the coolest.
Yeah, I think the Knicks, like the team itself, looks cooler, but I don't know if game one when you do a choke celebration, I think that's an auto win. Like I only care about the legacy. I only care about memeable moments. I only care about aura farming.
Yeah, I guess I give it to you. I give it to you.
What is the
But
other teams? The other teams on the other side is the Timberwolves
it's the
versus.
Timberwolves and OKC.
Yes, you're right. Oh, that was last night. It's 3-1. It's 3-1 with the Thunder winning. Anthony Edwards looks like he's not going to do it.
I just want to see the Knicks clutch up. But
If they do, I would require them to do something with aura for me to root for them.
oh my gosh, bro, they've made like 3 20-point comebacks these finals.
Bro, comebacks aren't okay. Okay, comebacks can be aura, but what could be more aura is some type of celebratory thing that gets you ejected from the game.
Pissing on a fan in this crowd.
No, that would get me. I would literally be a diehard Knicks fan if anybody did that.
So what made you become a Knicks fan? 2025 Pissgate.
Wait, no, you know how Michael Jordan has a flu game?
Yeah,
Piss game.
piss game. You don't remember a piss game? It was the epitome of the finals. Dude, I feel like I'm like my gains are just sitting there. I feel like I'm losing my gains.
You're probably not. You probably just plateaued.
I've got body dysmorphia, dude. I swear. I look skinny all the time, but whenever someone takes a photo of me, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, like I look at like someone takes a photo of me like diagonal, like from my side profile. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, like who's
looky.
this monster in your fucking camera roll?
Yeah, but then I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm mocking myself.
That's what I'm saying. I catch a glimpse of myself from like the side eye, and then I'm just like, oh, it looks like I'm my own skeleton.
Yeah, it don't look right. But then I get in the room, get in the bathroom. I'm like, oh my gosh, who's this Super Saiyan?
Who's this stud? All right, I bought a can of pot pie, fucking Campbell's pot pie, so I'm gonna go eat that.
All right, yeah, we actually just got ramen down here. I'm gonna indulge.
Oh my god, wait, you actually got what? Ramen?
Yeah, we got like the packaged ramen.
Oh hell yeah.
We got a pretty new like we've had like some variations, but they just came out with like a new ripoff that's pretty close. So I'm gonna go indulge.
GG's, bro. Let me know how it is.
We'll do GG's.